Rated R.
This video is not a conspiracy. It's Truthiracy, intensive research using facts to show you the secret sacrificial ritual murder of Princess Diana. Lady Di, Princess of Wales. She represented the pure innocence of royalty. She was loved and worshipped across the world, but it was her connection with the poor that made her special. You are about to see deep inside the world of satanic witchcraft. Ancient rituals performed right under the eyes of the sheeple, performed by a secret elite of the world's most powerful cult, the Illuminati and the royal families. When the media first reported the accident, they showed pictures of a mangled mess. To the average person, this seemed like a horrible accident. A plausible conclusion given the photos the media released. All the major networks across the world repeated these images over and over again. But the networks don't want to show you actual photos of the car right after the crash. Diana was in the back seat, and as you can see, the Mercedes was in perfect shape in the back. And that's why the princess survived. She was alive in the back seat. A suspicious doctor was first on the scene. But what did he do to her in the back seat? And when the ambulance took her away, she was still alive. She wasn't supposed to survive the crash, but they made sure she died anyway. Shortly after midnight, during the 1 hour known as the witching hour, Princess Diana was sacrificed before the world in a secret satanic ritual. In pagan witchcraft, it's known as the witching hour, from midnight to 1 a.m. The darkest hour, known for invoking power for death and slaughter. The dark arts of Harry Potter use black magic during the witching hour. And that's why they release their books at midnight. Just like when they sunk the Titanic during the witching hour at midnight. But that's another video. So Diana was killed during the witching hour, known for black magic spells, sacrificing, and invocations. So why would they sacrifice this innocent princess, who was loved and worshipped by millions around the world? Buckingham Palace announced the official news of Diana's death. The Prime Minister said she was the people's princess. Her brother Charles compared her with the ancient goddess of hunting, the Roman moon goddess, Diana. Goddess of the hunt, Diana was the most hunted person in the world. The Roman moon goddess Diana with her hunting dog. And of course, Diana's family is known for hunting with dogs. Diana's connection with the moon goddess goes deeper than you could ever imagine. First of all, the world elite worship the goddess Diana, and you will find her statue throughout the world. Like the ancient moon goddess, Diana wears the symbolic moon arch upon her head. The bow of the moon, or the moon arc, an ancient symbol of the moon goddess. Fertility horns of the moon slice. Her bow represented the moon arc, which brings us to the royal family of the world. The ancient Germanic house of Saxe-Coburg-Gotha invaded the throne. King George V changed the family name to Windsor in 1917 because of their direct roots to Nazi Germany. Just like the Germanic Bauer family changed his family name to Rothschild. The Germanic House of Windsor and the Rothschilds are two of a handful of families that own the U.S. Federal Reserve. They own a corporation called America, and that's why the Fed has never been audited. It's privately owned, and they began the infamous Illuminati, as well as secret societies like the Freemasons and the Order of Skull and Bones. They also created the United Nations. They are behind the Zionist movement of Israel. The Rothschild family is the money behind Israel. These royal families have wealth beyond belief. America alone owes them over $10 trillion. This royal family calls themselves the monarchy. The etymology of the word monarchy means the moon arch. The arc of the moon, important to ancient Druidic witchcraft. They worship the ancient pagan Druidic Celtic gods, making animal and human sacrifices to the sun and moon gods, just like the ancient human sacrifices of the Canaanites to the ancient ritual sacrifices of the Jews. These ancient rituals are still being practiced by the world elite today. Almost all ancient cultures practice human sacrifice. The word sacrifice comes from the word sacrum, the part of the animal offered in sacrifice. It's called the crossbone in German, and that's why the Skull and Bones uses the crossbones. They are known as the Order of Death. The symbol is used on poison. Skull and crossbones equals death, just like the Skull and Bones from the KKK from 1870. And of course, Hitler was part of the Order of Death as well. The Bavarian Illuminati began in Germany. But you'll find the Order of Death at the Vatican as well. And satanic witchcraft also used the Skull and Bones. And you'll find the Skull and Crossbones with the Freemasons as well. Walt Disney was a 33rd degree Freemason. And that's why he exposes our children to the Skull and Bones. Kids around the world are sporting the Skull and Bones and don't even know what it means. They even have the world worshiping death upon the cross. And that's why Jesus is sacrificed at Golgotha, place of the skull. The cross is an ancient symbol for death. And that's why the Freemasonic organization of the Red Cross uses it. And the highest degree of the York Rite of Freemasonry, the Knights Templar. And of course the royal family uses the cross symbolism as well. Which brings us to the crossroads. The crossroads has always been known as a symbol for life and death. The ancients believed that evil demons and spirits can enter our dimension at the crossroads. The crossroads where heaven and hell meet. Which brings us back to the goddess of the crossroads, the ancient Roman moon goddess, Diana. So now you know why the state of Indiana is named the Crossroads of America. And that's why they killed Princess Diana at the crossroads, where the streets, tunnel, river, and the bridge all meet and converge at the crossroads. The ancient sacrificial site known as Ponta Alma. Ponta Alma means a bridge across the river of souls. And Alma means temple dancer from the Oracle of Delphi. And they killed her at the top of a pyramid, the symbol of the Illuminati. You can clearly see she is killed where the eye of the pyramid is. Just like when they killed JFK, Dealey Plaza is the shape of a pyramid. A truncated pyramid like the symbol of the Illuminati. Dealey Plaza means day, deity, god or king, lay to rest or death, God's place of death. He was killed upon Bloody Elm Street as he ascended the pyramid, heading to the symbolic crossroads and tunnel, the underworld. He was assassinated at the daylight witching hour, high noon. He was sacrificed on Bloody Elm Street, which goes way back into history. they would meet at Elm Street at high noon and have a gunfight. Like the old Wild Wild West, the Illuminati met JFK on Bloody Elm Street at high noon.